Welcome everyone to a mindful moment with a live guided meditation with myself and my co-facilitator, Michaela. We're just going to take a moment here just to let people trickle in. So as you arrive, if you want to just take a moment to set yourself up with anything that you might need, any blankets, some water, a cushion, or even finding a shape in a chair, on the floor, seated or lying down, whatever works for you. And we'll begin in a short minute. In the meantime, if you want to enter in the chat box where you're tuning in from, feel free to do that. It's always nice to know where everybody is arriving from. And then maybe sharing one word how you're feeling. And if you're joining us with the recording, know that you can just take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling in this moment? And wherever you are tuning in from, myself and Michaela are tuning in from Toronto, Canada on the traditional nations or traditional territories of the nations of the Haudenosaunee, the Huron-Wendat, the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Haudenosaunee. My name is Natalie again, and I'm a certified facilitator of meditation and mindfulness, and my co-facilitator is Michaela.
Hello everyone attending MozFest and beyond. We are so grateful to be joining you today. So again, my name is Michaela. I'm honored to be with you with my crystal singing bowls today. I'll be offering a live sound component to the meditation. And as a certified sound therapy practitioner, I work with vibration and frequency in intentional ways to really support people on their journey wherever they might be at. So this is a good time to just set yourself up in the space. As Natalie mentioned, you might consider having headphones handy, as this is a live sound experience, so that can help to bring the sound a little bit closer to you. And in terms of what we're offering here, it is a multi-sensory and immersive experience. So just getting curious about how you feel throughout, making adjustments as you need to, maybe turning the volume down or up, maybe tuning in, tuning out, whatever feels right for you, knowing you can adjust your physical position as well. So our intention behind this offering of a mindful moment really is all about tuning into our deeper intelligences, to give ourselves the space and the pause to really be as we are without judgment, and to notice just how many layers of intelligence exist within us. When we think about AI, that's one form of intelligence, and sound is another form of intelligence in terms of the sound vibrations happening in our body at every moment. So as human beings, everything that is creating this physical vessel is actually created by sound, vibration, and frequency. Science proves that everything that's in motion elicits and emits its own frequency. So that includes muscles and bones and tissues and cells. So you are inherently vibrationally alive. So notice how these different sound frequencies really create a different experience depending on where you're at in the moment. And again, the intention is to give you this space and this intentional moment of check-in. So you might notice the emotions that are present, the thoughts, the sensations. Mindfulness really is all about cultivating presence. Meditation is a form of mindfulness which invites us to pay attention on purpose. So again, it's noticing whatever's coming and going with that open and curious, compassionate attention. Sound and sound therapy is a form of deepening that presence. It's an experience where we're immersed in vibrations that come and go. Each of the bowls have a different sound which connect to different regions in the body. Today, we'll actually be guiding you through a structured meditation that connects to 3 different regions: the root or the base of the spine, the heart or the center of the chest, and the crown or the very top of the scalp. Now, these three regions are directly connected to our intelligence, our intuition, and directly connected to our presence here, both physically and energetically. So you might have heard them called chakras before from the Eastern tradition. The Sanskrit word chakra means wheel. So it's a wheel of energy that we'll be connecting to, and the sound waves will come and go directly connected to those regions of the body. So again, we thank you for joining us and for really choosing this purposeful pause. Know that we are watching the clock, so you do not have to, and you will make the next event on your schedule. So I'll pass it back to Natalie to begin.
And we'll begin by just really finding a shape, as I invited you initially, either in a seated position or lying down, wherever you are in your day, wherever you are in the world. Find something that's supportive to you. And let's just take a moment to really ground in our body. So maybe taking the shoulders up towards the ears and circling them back as a way to maybe release any of the tension that might have been accumulated being on the screen all day, or, just the load of your day. Yeah. And see if you could allow them to rest in a place that feels natural and nourishing, where there's not a lot of effort trying to hold up a perfect posture. And then go ahead and either roll your head. If you're on the floor lying down, you could roll it from side to side and releasing any tension through the neck here. And when you're ready, changing directions, just sensing through the body and building this awareness. Notice how fast you're going and see if you could slow it down just a pace so that we can start to invite the slowing down and the stillness. Good. Let your head settle, stacked right on top of the neck and spine. And then from here, maybe closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, or finding a soft gaze on the floor, choosing what works for you. And just notice that layer of rest that you can invite just by taking your eyes off the screen for a moment. And together, as the Moz Fest, let's take 3 intentional breaths. Taking a full breath in here when you're ready. Filling up with awareness, and exhale, just inviting yourself to ground a little bit more in your body and the present moment. Good. Take a couple more intentional breaths here. Full breath in. And deep exhale out. Maybe letting something go if you like. Last one, just inviting this openness and curiosity to this mindful moment. Full breath in and full breath out. Good. And in that theme of intention, just connecting inwards here for a moment to pause. You might have been on a run of participating in all these sessions with the Moz Fest. And can this be a moment to just to set intentions of your participation in this growing and important conversation around AI, and or just your intention for being here today in this session with Michaela and I. Allow a natural flow of breath to meet that intention, and yourself meeting that intention. And then bringing your awareness and attention to the first chakra or first energy center, just at the base of your spine. See if you can notice any sensations or bring your awareness there, filling it up with your breath. With every inhale, connecting to the energy or meaning of this root chakra to connect with the earth underneath you. Noticing how with every breath you take, there's this expansion to root into the chair that's connected to the ground, that's connected to the earth, that can offer this steadiness. And can every inhale and exhale just this be an exploration of feeling more grounded in this body part, or in this area of your body. And to layer in that intelligence of color, this energy center is represented by red. So can you start to visualize creatively maybe the breath as a red light filling up the base of your spine, the area around the spine, to fill up your whole body. Maybe even imagining with every inhale and every exhale, that red light starts to surround you. And just exploring what it feels like to tap into this intelligence of feeling more rooted energetically through color, through breath. And in the next few moments, being submerged with the sound of the root energy center. Take a breath to allow the vibrations of the root energy center, the intelligence of being connected back to the earth and what grounds us, even in advancement in technology. Let that inspire you. And then travel your awareness up as that energy builds within you and that connection, to imagine the breath landing at the heart. And just sending your attention here to maybe even feel the physicality of the heart. Maybe you can trace the heart, feel the front and back and sides of the heart. And see if you can come back to that intention of having these conversations around AI, having these mindful moments to pause and break and to take care of the self, to better know how to take care of others. It all lives at the heart center. And so see if you can just fill the heart center with your breath, taking an inhale to expand in that compassion and ground back in that loving kindness. And feeling the heart space expand and remind us of the kindness, the forgiveness, the gentleness, the strength, the passion that all lives at the center of our being. Layering in the color of the heart chakra or energy center, imagining the breath as a green light now, grounded by that red light and expanding that green light with every breath to fill up every corner of your body, the space around you, and even the connections that you make through the Mozfest. That interconnection, understanding that we are all connected in some ways. Our actions are all connected. Our intentions are connected. And with that layering of the color of green, we will again explore that submerging of sound vibrations and noticing any sensations that may arise without any judgment, but just with curiosity. That curiosity that always allows us to be more present in the moment. being with this building vibrational intelligence and energy within you. Let every breath, its natural breath, move through you. And just notice what you're sensing. Retracing where we started from that red rooting light, bringing us connection back to what grounds us, what roots us on our mission, our projects, our causes in life. And letting that energy rise up through this midline in our body to meet the heart center, and bathing in the compassion of the heart that offers us wisdom and direction. And see if you can travel to imagine the breath rising and ascending up through the chest, up through the throat, passing between the brows to arrive at the crown chakra or the top of the head. And noticing how our crown meets these vast skies, these open skies of possibilities, this source of flowing with the creativity of life. And see if you can just explore sensations through the forehead, the side of the head, the back of the head, being open and curious, just to notice, no sensation right or wrong, just being with what you are noticing. A place that holds the brain of all of our plans, all of our things to do. Can you meet this area with acknowledgement? And then sending your breath there, seeing if you can flow the breath through the area of the crown chakra. Maybe you can imagine that area softening any amount and just allowing yourself to be more open to this energy center. And if it helps you to visualize, you can layer in that color of white light, knowing that that is being replenished and refueled by the energy that we connected with the red rooting light, green compassion light, into the center of all possibilities. And so see if you can just be with this white light, almost radiating like the sun from the crown out into the sky, and feeling that polarity underneath you, grounding you at the same time in that red rooting light. Take a couple more minutes here, being with the breath and being with this building of presence and awareness and energy that we've slowly cultivated through this session. Notice any distractions or stories that pop up in this crown center, the place of the mind that pulls us into too far in the future or too much in the past. And can there be some harmony or balance to be more in the present moment, taking those things in consideration? One last breath here before we start to bathe in that resonance, in that sound of the crown chakra, as another attempt to explore the intelligence of sound.
And now, starting to release any fixation on a certain region of the body and start to expand your scope of awareness. And noticing your entire body here in space. You might take a deep breath in as you allow the belly and the chest to expand with this new breath. And a full breath out as you settle even more deeply. And we'll land here in a more elongated soundscape, focused on the entire body. You might even bring a visualization of a rainbow spectrum of colors from the very base of your spine, expanding all the way up into the crown of your head and beyond. And if it feels supportive for you, you might begin to visualize also the space in front of you, stretching out infinitely and beyond the most distant star. The space behind you, stretching out infinitely beyond the most distant star. The space at either side of you, stretching out infinitely beyond the most distant star. The space above you, the space beneath you, stretching out infinitely beyond the most distant star. And then perhaps connecting to the space that is within you, becoming one with the space that is beyond you. Continuous space filled with energy, continuous space that connects all living beings. And really honoring the wisdom that is unique to you, but is also shared through beings of the past and the future. You might settle your body in another position if you need to adjust. Otherwise, just tuning in for these next moments together, really allowing the soundscape to surround you and support you in any way that you need. With every breath in, embracing space, and with every breath out, releasing any tension or anything you no longer need to carry. Just noticing how you are feeling right here, right now. You might tune in to any sensations in your physical body. Maybe some tingling in the fingers or toes. Or maybe noticing any sensations at the chest or the heart. Checking in with those 3 regions that we focused on: the base of the spine, the root, the center of the chest, the heart, the top of the head, the crown. Letting this vibration be connected to the inner drum, the inner vibration within you. This is an opportunity to allow an affirmation to flow in, perhaps connecting to your intention in arriving to this practice, your intention in arriving to this festival, this cross-dialogue of community and global human family. You might find a word that you can hold in your heart as you proceed with the rest of your day. Something that you're ready to cultivate or invite into your life. It could be courage, gentleness, deep listening, presence, love. What is it for you? You might even affirm to yourself, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am fully present. I am open. Feeling that openness to receive space, to receive opportunities to learn and let creativity flow. And if you like, you might bring your hands over your heart center as we gradually come toward a close, just honoring the choice that you've made to show up to yourself. And the choice that you made to show up also for your wider community, knowing that by filling up our own cups, we have so much more to give. Allowing a deep breath to flow in and a deep breath to flow out. And you might consider any little movements that you'd like to bring back to your physical body. Maybe some movement in the wrists, the ankles, some movement in the neck or jaw. And we close here with an offering or a wish of care through song. You might hum along with me if you like, or join me in the words, which are: may I know love, may I know joy, may I know peace from within me. May you know love, may you know joy, may you know peace from within you. May we know love, may this session. Maybe you have somewhere else that you need to be, so you might consider coming to one side of your body if you are lying down. Or if you are already seated, you might bring your knees in towards your belly, or just bowing your head even in a gesture of reverence to yourself, just as you are. And taking a full inhale, maybe you stretch your arms up to the sky and really sigh out the mouth as the arms float down. Thank you so much, Mozfest, and to each and every one of you, the individuals who create this tapestry of connection and of ideas. We thank you for being with us. We wish you nourishment, peace, and joy.
Thanks, everyone. We hope you enjoy the rest of the Mozfest. You're welcome to reach out to us through the profile page. And we really are very grateful for the time to spend with you today.
May your day have many more mindful moments. Thanks, everyone. Take good care.